You know, what made you finally get serious about the rapping, man? Like, what made you actually start putting it out on the platforms and all that?
Well, because I was sitting there one night in my apartment when I used to have an apartment up in Thorsby. I sat there one night and I was watching music videos. I was burning one, and I ain't gonna lie, I come across either one of your Facebook posts or one of your Snap stories.
My Snapchat.
And I seen that y'all was doing the music stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm dope. I'm a dope MC, like, and nobody really knows it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept putting off excuses. I got in touch with, I would stay in touch with one of the other local rappers, Bloody.
Yeah.
I stayed in touch with him, and he was trying to put me on through a dude that he recorded with Montgomery and all, but time it just wasn't set right. And I just looked at it and I said, you know what? I love this music too much just to sit here and not let the world hear how great I am. You know, my son loves this stuff just as much as I do. So it's time we do something. And I guess, hey, when the universe lines up right, it'll tell you what you're supposed to do if you just listen. It led me to you, and look what we've been doing ever since.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been, you know, you've been putting in some work, man. People really don't understand. You know, once you hit me up on Snap and was like, you got a studio, bro? And I was like, nah, you hit me up and you was like, you TJ brother, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, you said, do you know TJ? And I was like, yeah, that's my brother. He was like, I knew it. I knew you had to be kin to y'all look alike. And then you seen I was doing studio. You was like, man, you got a studio? I was like, yeah, I'm actually about to get one or whatever. This was right before March, right before the COVID stuff happened. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm finna get one, but I'll let you know when I get it or whatever, you know. Shit, as soon as my stuff came in, I hit you back. I said, hey, bro, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
What, was mid-April?
Nah, it was end of March. Cause like I got
I'm talking about when you got your equipment though.
Nah, I got my equipment March the 20th.
March 20th.
Cause it was my last day. It was like my last day or right before my last day of work before the shutdown.
I knew I came in right around the end of April, beginning of May. I was kind of working on some stuff, but really they ain't put something out until June, I think is what it said.
Yeah. But you know, so anyway, you know, I got that and I was like, hey man, I got it, man. You know, and. You know, next thing you know, shit, your ass was in here every day, every week, you know.
Yeah, so up until damn COVID hit. When COVID hit, that put a restriction on, you know, school let out, summertime hit, COVID hit, my children, then my old lady, and yeah, it was just a little chaotic mess there for a minute, so I didn't get to come every day like that, but I still got the projects out.
Oh yeah. I mean, you still got stuff out, you know what I mean? But
still got to work though.
Yeah. You can't quit working no matter what's going on, you know.
This man, to tell you, every time he comes in here and there's a recording session, he start playing some random beats. I be like, bro, let me get on that. I'm literally writing every second. My brain doing this interview right now. I'm thinking of rhymes right now that I could use in my new song. Mm-hmm. He was doing some video editing a minute ago. Asked the man what I was doing. I'm over here in the corner, right. Working on a new track. That's what I love. I love this shit.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. You know,
it's a passion. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture. It ain't just music to a person like me. And there's I was talking to shout out Bradley Arrington, but I was having a conversation with Bradley Arrington and Brandon Arrington, the twins, both of them. I was telling them like there's not very few individuals that are like me that has that genuine love for the sport of hip hop. They see it as a sport, you know what I mean? It is deeper than just music. It's deeper than just getting a #1 song on the radio. It's deeper than becoming signed to a label. Right. Like it's a culture, it's a lifestyle. And when you dive in head first, it's either gonna consume you or you're gonna jump the hell out. You know what I mean? Right. And it consumes me. Right. I cannot even go one day. I choose not to go without 5 minutes of hip hop in my life. You know what I mean? I gotta have it. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing about you. You one of the few people that's really just truly passionate about it. You know, a lot of people like to make music and stuff, but I don't think everybody has the passion that you really have. You know, because some people, I mean, even you said it. Like once we start talking more about the music, you would hit me up 3 or 4 times a day, and you be like, man, if I'm getting on your nerves, just let me know. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I know you're passionate about it, you know. Yes. But I don't have no problem with that, because you know, if I might not be able to get back to you right then, but I'm gonna get back to you. But I know you're something you're passionate about, so when somebody passionate about something, they gonna do what they can to be great at it, to be successful at it. And the one thing about rapping that I will say is it's one of those things that the more you do it, the better you get at it.
I can definitely vouch for that myself because I was just literally, while you was saying you had one more thing to say, I was thinking in my head, I was like, you know, if he brings up, like, when I first come in here, started recording, there was only one song that I actually got on beat with, and that was Mr. Incredible, which won't be released before I use lyrics for other beats and all that, and we had already recorded, I think I went through like 6, 7, 8 songs, and it's still, you know, I was there, but I wasn't there, you know what I mean? You could tell there was a lot missing still. Yeah. And then I just kind of changed up different directions with what I was doing, got focused on Purgatory and kind of had a certain sound that I knew Purgatory I had to get a lot out. I had a lot of learning to do in Purgatory. Purgatory was the foundation, or is the foundation. Purgatory is the birth of it all, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's the structure, what it's all built on. And I wish, we can't go back in time, but I wish that I could go back and do some things different on it to make the structure a little more solid before I went at it. But that's the beauty of creativity, because you can always fix it here and there as you go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you learn.
The foundation might have not started off right, but we're going to get the rest going, though. We're going to fix that, keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's one thing about it is, you know, just like how you get better at it, the more you do it, you learn more every time you do something. That's why, like, you know, there's no secret. My favorite artist is Kevin Gates. You know what I mean?
Mine too.
But from where he started to where he is now, I mean, when he first started rapping, it was not a lot of people that was really just fucking with him.
Nah, I mean, I've been with bro for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm die hard, bro. I'm die hard.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, though, you know, he wasn't making hits like he making now.
Yes, I understand.
Like, he was making.
But he was
making the trap
great,
shit
though. You know?
Yeah. See, his freestyles back then were better than his actual stuff that he was putting out. Yes. In my opinion.
And it was more raw.
Yeah, but once he got to about 2011, 2010, like the first Luca Brasi came out, and that was one of my favorite projects. And the one with Money Magnet and all that stuff, the fucking
I don't know what to call it. No, Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Fiction. Yeah, when all that came out, to me, that's when he found his new lane. And he just
he was elevated. He started taking off a little different. Yeah, I liked his older shit. Bro's he's in I got a top 5, and as every MC or rapper has a top 5. Bro is number 3 on my top 5, and that just recently changed. And I'm sorry, bro, but that recently changed. Jelly Roll took your spot. But yes, like the old Gates, man, that style, like that type of passion that he had even in that, like you know the one that video where he's in there freestyle, he got the camouflage sun hat on or whatever, and the white tee on.
And he did that little growl, that little bark.
They got them eyes going, and
he was skinny then.
you know, we know what it was, but you know how he looking. But that era, that's the era of artists that I love. Period. That's why I really fuck with Jitta right now, cause Jitta is dope. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like Jitta is a goat. He in my eyes he the next Lil Wayne. Yeah. I like where he's at right now, though. Yeah. Because it's not that polished sound. It's raw. Like the Tupac movie, All Eyes on Me, when they was in there doing the Brenda's Got a Baby, and he told them, take this shit off there, you know. I want this shit. It's going to sound like this. I want this shit to sound raw. Right. That's my favorite. I love when artists are in that stage.
Right. Yeah.